All right, so let's go in the house. So we're gonna show the kitchen, exit through the window, why not? And then we're gonna come back from the living room. I'm gonna go around like so. Let's go in the living room. I did not have any issue like I had with the Avata 1. The Avata 2 already solved that issue on the stairs here, where the drone literally crashed on the wall because it couldn't handle the lack of signal, so it went crazy on me. But this one seems to be fine. I mean, it's bright right now, so in terms of image quality. Now let's try to get back from the kitchen inside the house. So we're gonna go from here, get inside, through the living room, go back down, a little bit higher up. And with the motion controller, I have to say it is quite simple to do these maneuvers. I'm not having any issue whatsoever. I can go in tight spaces. I could go back by the tree here. There's a lot of nice statues, and we're gonna just go around this statue right here. Go back by the tree. The good thing with the Neo 2 is that it is so small that you're not scared to go through tight spaces because you know the drone is going to fit without a problem. And I think that's a big plus when you're doing real estate. In terms of connection, in terms of lighting, I would say it does a pretty good job. It does a pretty good job. Like if I was to go here like so, and we're gonna try to go around this sign here and go down like so. See if we can take a nice shot of the entire living room. Go above the table to then go outside. Go under the barbecue right there. Everything is Coke, as you can see, as you're now used to, probably by now. Let's try to go through the branches. Here we go. Above the roof. So yeah, this little Neo 2, so long as you have a good connection, which I do have, fortunately, around here, you're gonna be able to do nice flights and not have any issue whatsoever. The only issue I had is I ran against the window earlier because we forgot to open it, but the Neo just went down and nothing happened.
Hey, I'm back from the shoot with the DJI Neo 2. As you've seen, you can go through a house with it. It fits through tight spaces, and I think that's the stronger suit of the DJI Neo 2. It is great for that purpose. It works fantastically. But after I went through the same house, as you've seen probably in this video up here with the DJI Avata 360, I gotta say, this is probably the king of real estate shoots. After I've seen the potential of the 360, and once you get used to that ability to change the framing and have a stable shot no matter what you do really, because the camera can be just free. Even if your drone moves around, the camera is always free to be there and have zero movement, basically. It is always going to be stable. So the Neo 2, on the other hand, was, I mean, you've seen, is a little more shaky, a little bit harder to keep a straight line. And while at the beginning of the video, you've seen some good shots, slow mode, because I shot with 100 frames per second, I did not have that much room for good shots. And the fact that you don't have a way to color grade really because there's no flat profile. So what you see is what you get kind of thing makes it very limited in terms of professional results. So maybe if you were to use this with a remote control that I have here, that could maybe work a little better. You would have something a little more stable, but to go up and down and so forth, it would be a little bit more of a hustle, I would say, compared to the Motion Controller 3. That wraps up my review of the Neo 2 for real estate or interior shots. What do you think? Do you own a Neo 2? Did you ever do this kind of shot? Did you get better results? I'm curious, let me know in the comment section below. And I see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I see you very soon. Keep smiling. Cheers.